Welcome. What's going on, guys? There is Cousin here. Welcome back to another stream. This is stream number 4 in building a React app with Next.js. Live building a React app with Next.js. Let me just set up everything here. So first of all, I need to open, what is it? Did I get an email? Ooh, great. I get an email when I go live. That's really cool. Thank you, Google, and thank you, YouTube. I need to open up here a new window. That's going to be like that. And I'm going to go just so I can see your comments, basically. That's kind of my whole point. Did I get an email? Yeah, let's put this here. Blackford Music. What's up? What's up, man? What's up, Nick? How's it going, man? How's it going, Abel? Yo, what's up? Glad to have you here, guys. Welcome, welcome. Let me just post this on TikTok. You know the drill. Got a multi-stream. So I have my chat here. Let me see. Can I get it? Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I'm excited for the stream, guys. We're doing cool things today. So I'm really, really, really excited. Come on, show up. It's lagging on my other computer. There we go. Now I just need to close the volume a second. Here, let me see. Can I get it? No, not like this. FN. I'm excited for the stream, guys. There you go. Full screen this. TikTok live. Ooh, 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 ooh. Go live. Codison, hi. You have a very similar name that I have. At first I thought it was my name, but no, you have a different name. Welcome, 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 Emir. Glad to have you here. It's today not too hot in Italy, so it's good. Ooh, yeah, you're in Italy, Nick. Nice, man. How are you enjoying it? What have you been up to? And how long are you staying there? Here it's, dude, actually today it's quite pleasant. It's like 28 degrees, so it's not too bad. Yeah, it's been fine, but we're getting like 34, 35 degrees pretty soon, and like no AC, right? This is like a bit of a struggle, but it is what it is. We're gonna make it somehow. Cool. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm live on TikTok. Am I? I am. So again, I'm using my girlfriend's computer, which runs Windows. It's the only way that I can like cross stream to like TikTok as well. But that computer is like really slow. Yeah, okay, it's here. The computer is like really slow and it's just a hassle. Let me just copy the link. One more step, guys, and then we're good. Just gonna post it to the Discord. Event details. Event is happening now. Let me see. Edit event. Boom. Here is the link. Next, save event. There you go. And now I just need to announce it to everyone. Oh no, if I announce it, no. I thought if I announce it, the Cosden assistant is gonna like answer, but it's currently offline, so it's fine. Live streaming. Next.js number 4. Can't forget my signature. Oh, I didn't put it. Let's go. My signature emoji. 10 out of 10. Let's go. Send now to over 600 people. Yo, by the way, since the last stream, man, we're like at over like almost 700 members, man, which is 10 out of 10. Let me just see here quickly. Members. 690 members. Yo, we're approaching 700 and we're approaching like 1,000, which is like, damn. Not able to join the Discord. Dude, how are you not able to join the Discord? Go to discord.causensolutions.io and it should redirect you to the actual invite. If you're trying this on TikTok, it's the only place where it's like actually not working. So there is that. On TikTok it won't work, but if you just go to like your normal browser, it is going to work, so that's fine. Cool. So we're live on YouTube, we're live on TikTok, we're live everywhere. Crazy. What's up, man? What's up? I feel like we've talked, but your username, I don't recognize it. If it's from Discord, I don't recognize it, but tell me who you are. But I'm here, man. I like it here, but I can't sleep too much here because it's so hot and I can't really do much for my company from here. Dude, it's good. You're on vacation, man. Enjoy the time. You're gonna be there like temporarily, right? So like enjoy the time. You need like these breaks. I feel you. Also, when I'm on vacation, I can't like take care of my company and do all of those things. I can't film, right? Because like I have all of like this equipment to film, and if I'm on vacation, like I just can't film, right? But vacation is necessary, and you should really do it because it's going to make you come back stronger when you do come back, and then it's going to help you run your company better. So, you know, balance, right? Pros and cons. Salim, what's up? Ooh, hello in the HTML syntax. Nice, I like it. What's up? Saying that unable to accept invite. Dude, I don't know. Everyone else has been able to join, so I'm not sure if it's something specific to you, but like everyone else has been able to join. I don't know. Has anyone in the chat, has anyone like ever had this, like not being able to join the Discord? Let him know. I don't know. Like, look, I just go here, discord.cozdensolution.io, right? And it immediately redirects me to the Discord, and then it just automatically opened the whole thing, right? So like that's if it says unable, maybe it's something related to your Discord. I'm not sure, but it seems to work for everyone. But yeah, let me know. Just keep in touch. Cool. All right, let's begin. So this is stream number 4 in building a live app with Next.js and React. What I plan for this stream, I plan to finish up the rest of our UI. So if you haven't watched the other streams, we were kind of building a weather app. That's what we're building here. I mean, it looks like a weather app, right? A very basic one. I want to finish up the UI for this, which is basically just like the hourly kind of forecast, and then the 10-day or 14-day, whatever forecast. Do that. We already have everything set up to the API. It should just work. I also want to spend a little bit of time just refactoring some code, just because it's been a while since I've looked at this. And in the meantime, I actually have worked with like Next.js a little bit more. So I have some things that maybe like I would like to change. That, and then I want to actually set it up on GitHub, because a few of you have actually asked me already because I've talked about it in a video, a few of you have asked me if I have this project up already so that you can start contributing, because right, the whole point of this project was so that you can start contributing and have a place that you can like do small piece size work, depending on where you are, like in terms of a developer, and then contribute that way. So that's what we're doing now. Yeah, cool. We have new people in the chat. What's up? What's up? Diro, hello. Just got a live notification from Discord. Nice, man. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Have you seen the other lives? If so, let me know. Man, Hrithik. That's a very cool name. Hrithik. I've never seen that name in my life. Hi, what's up, man? Icery. Maybe the count is different. Yeah, maybe the count is different on Discord. Yeah, that could be it. Chris, is it a free API? No, I'm currently using a, what is it? Open weather something. I'll figure it out. It's not free. It has a free kind of, you have 1,000 requests per day free, which is enough for now. And what I'm thinking of doing, at least for now, to just get it up and running, I'm thinking of having you, the user, create an account for that if you want to work with this application, at least for now, just because, I don't know, using, it's just easier. It's already there, right? It's like the least effort kind of way, but yeah, we'll see. Sorry, I've been locked out. That's the reason I was able to join the channel. Dude, come on, man. That's a rookie mistake, man. That's like a level 1 mistake, bro. That happens to me too, to be honest, like in code. Sometimes I forget something super basic. Cool, so let's begin. Let's not delay this any longer. Let's go and check out the code. So this is the code. This is where we left off the last time. So we have here, right? Let's just look over this and see, is there anything that we can like fix or look at, right? So we have get server-side props. If you don't remember, we're using Next.js, but we're using the pages directory, at least for now, just because I want, as part of the tasks for you guys to do, some things to do is to move to like server components in the future, so that you get the experience of like how you build it with the page router and how you would build it with server components. So we're going to do that. So it's doing get server-side props. We have here, yes, we're using Open Weather Map. That's the API that we're using, right? So it has like a free version of 1,000 requests per day. So that's it. So we're doing that. This is our base URL. We're creating a URL. We're setting all of these search params, and then we're just getting the data, right? And then we last time created this function convert open weather data, which is going to, the reason we did this function is because we wanted to have a way so that if ever we needed to change the API in the future, we can just come in here, right? And then change the definition of this function. And this function will always return to us the weather data object that our app expects, right? So that no matter the API that we work with, we always have the same structure for our data inside of our app so that it makes it easier. You can just change the API, you can do whatever, as long as you return from this function the same object and the same type, our app is going to work flawlessly. And that's kind of one of the early optimizations that we did. So there was that. And then we have here the home screen, which is basically what you're seeing here. This is the home screen. And then we have the current weather card. And then we have commented out the two other sections, which we are going to, which we're going to add now. Just because we were previously using the dev data, like static data without using the API. And then that was no longer compatible using actual data from an API. Bogdan, what's up, man? Welcome. Glad to have you here, bro. Let's go, man. I'm super pumped. Actually, man, I have grown since the last stream. It's been like a month since the last stream, and I think I've grown like 1,000 subscribers. And like it's showing now we have like almost double the viewers as last time, which is like 10 out of 10. I'm super excited. So really happy that all of you are here. Can you please explain why did you use objects instead of enum? Okay, so you're referring to a video. Dude, my videos, my shorts, they're 1-minute videos, right? They're designed to teach you one simple concept in React per video. So to do that and to make it under 1 minute, and to also, you have to think about this, I have to transmit this message to everyone that's watching, and people get distracted, right? I've noticed if I put like an empty props, like an empty prop definition in TypeScript, people get distracted because they're like looking at the props and not looking at the actual example. So that example was not about enums, was not about objects, was not about anything like that. What I did was perfectly valid. That example was specifically so that you know that instead of doing all of these ternary operators in your components, which can get very messy, you do them in using some sort of enum or object or any equivalent. You can literally use whatever, right? Like people focus and like nitpick on the little things when that's not even the point of the video. The point of the video is like, don't do it this way, extract it and do it this way. And then use your brain, right? Like figure out like how you can make this work within your application. You don't have to use an object. You can use an enum. You can use whatever you want as long as you get the concept and that you apply the actual concept. There you go. I watched a video about use callback. Literally, I learned this thing in better way only from here. Dude, thank you, man. That means the world to me. I'm really happy that you feel this way, and that's why I do what I do, right? I feel that like I have something when it comes to teaching. I know how to kind of like make you think about it because that's the way that I learned about it, and I know the questions I had when I learned about it, right? So like I try to kind of convey that. Cool. Live not working, brother, on TikTok. Yeah, it's lagging. It is what it is, man. It's I can't control it too much. It's TikTok. I'm like cross streaming from that. If you want a better experience, go to YouTube. YouTube is like the hardcore the place right now. Cool. So let's just go back to our code. We have the console here. No, that's not the console. We have a console log here, right? So console log in this component. And then we should get, yes, a console. So let's see what happens when I reload this page. If I open up the console, it should appear here. Yes, it does. Yes. So this is our weather object, right? This is what we're getting. We have condition, we have current temperature, location, max temperature, and so on. So let's go back now to our code and let's try to add like the other sections and let's see what we get, right? So let me just uncomment this. What happened? Oh, let me just uncomment this like this and then go one section at a time. Already we have an error, which is that property hourly forecast data does not exist on type weather data, right? Which is because, yes, when we initially did this with the dev data, we did not, we put the hourly forecast data there. We put everything in this one object, which we don't want to do, right? So this is our problem. This is our problem, right? So we're fetching the weather data, right? Which is the current weather data. That's the API that we're fetching. But then we also need this like this hourly forecast data. And do we want to, so here's, we have our first problem here. Do we want to fetch our data directly in this home component, right? Or do we want to fetch our data sequentially, individually, sorry, in each component? So the current weather card would fetch its own data, the hourly forecast would fetch its own data, the daily forecast would fetch its own data, right? How do we want to do this? I am leaning more towards, no, so here's the thing, right? Because we're prefetching all of this. I'm torn because this is we're doing this server side, right? We're fetching this data server side. So that's fine. But then here, this will now be, because we're not using server components yet, this will now be like a client component, which we don't want to have it fetch its own data. No, let's do this. Let's not do that. Let's do the simple approach and then optimize later. We can actually make this as a task later to like further optimize. So we're going to do that. For now, let's just do it this way. What we want to do is, instead of just returning weather data here, we want to also return hourly forecast data and then daily forecast data all in one batch. We're all gonna pre-render this, prefetch this before we actually even show the page, and then we are going to later on optimize that. So the first thing, let's go to our API. So it's open, what is it? Open weather map, API docs. Yes, there we go. Let me zoom this in a little bit. Am I not signed in? Oh no, I have to sign in. Okay, give me just a second. Where is it? Where's my tool? Let me sign up off screen. And then where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I have to like make sure to keep all of it off stream. So it would be in cause and solutions, open weather. Oh no. Do I not have an account? Sign into your account. Oh my God, this is, I did put an account. Where is it? All items, weather. Aha, yes, okay, I got it. So it's Miss Cosden Solutions, and then this, and then remember me, please. Boom, done. Cool. So API, actually I didn't even need to sign in, to be very honest, but it's fine. So what do we want? We want hourly forecast for days. That's exactly what we want. API documentation, let's go. So that's going to be why pro? No, why pro? Since when? This is, what? No. Okay, let's check current weather data. API. So this one's going to be pro. Right, so you see here it says pro, but then in here it's API. Daily forecast 16 days. APIs, can I not get? Oh no, professional and enterprise subscription plans. Are you kidding me? I can't even get, no, I can't even get the daily forecast because it's included in all paid subscription plans. Included in both free and paid subscriptions. Which subscription do I have? My services. I'm on the free plan. So hourly forecast unavailable, daily forecast unavailable, 3-hour forecast 5 days. Okay, guys, we need a new API. Man, I think we need a new API. Oh my God. I didn't get the enum concept. Can you refer to me if you explain in any of your earlier videos? Yes, it's actually my latest tutorial video on TikTok. It's the one where I kind of refactor some views and use an enum for that. So go on TikTok or on Shorts. It's not that the one that I posted about the Discord, it's the one that I posted right before that about the tutorial. Bogdan, it feels like error handling would be better if we fetch in home and pass the data down. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But dude, we have a problem. We need like an API, man. I did not plan for this. I did not. Free weather API. Let's just use a free weather API, sign up. Designed for developers by developers. Weather API is the ultimate weather and geolocation API trusted by, okay. Let's see the, so real-time weather, sure. 14-day daily, hourly, and 15-minute interval up to 365 days ahead. Let's see that. Let's view docs. So getting started, real-time API. So that's gonna be current weather real-time allows you to get, yeah. So this is what we're getting. So we're getting the temperature in Celsius, feels like, condition, icon, condition code, that's fine. The wind, the pressure, the humidity, the cloud is day, that's fine. And yeah, that's fine. Forecast, date, day, hour. Yeah, this looks legit. This looks legit. Okay, guys, let's change the API. Didn't plan for this, but let's change the API. So my account. Do I have to make an account for this? Get started. Okay, let me just sign up actually here. Ooh, why is this lagging? Let me sign up off screen for just a second. That, and then password. I have to make another password, bruh. What is this? What is this? Retype password. I'm not a robot. I've read the terms and conditions. Sign up. Okay, now I have to verify my account. Of course I do. So let's go and verify our account. Our account is successfully verified, 10 out of 10. And now, if I go back here, log in, that would be, will you work? Log in, will you work? 10 out of 10. So let's not put this back here. Okay. Oh, we have our API key. I mean, honestly, if anyone wants to abuse this, I'm just gonna change it after the stream or like whatever. I don't care, it's free. So there's that. We're gonna copy this, go back here, go to right, I have to do this, man. I have to, I mean, no, let's see, let me just see something. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. That is fine, and that would be weather API key. Good. Cool. Sorry about that. Man, that was an adventure. So, please create a video on Next auth with the REST API. Yes, I will do. Yes, I will do. Bogdan, what feels bad? Cool, man. So we have to kill all of this. It's fine. So now we have a new thing. So let's just go to our env. I want to first of all make this a small env just because I like it better. So we'll do that. And that's now going to be just the weather API key. Then we are going to get the base URL in a second. We're going to do small env. Yeah, man. Yeah, the API changes. I mean, dude, that's why we did it this way, right? That's why we did like the whole convert to weather data so that we can change our API and like do it. And now with this, like, honestly, it's a free API. So like, if you want to work on this, you don't even need to like, you can just use the API key. So like, it's totally fine. So I guess it makes it easier. We just have to like change this convert function to like get all of this new data, but that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. So then what is the base URL for this? Let's go. Do they have my account change plan? API response field. That's not what I want. I just want, bro, like API Explorer. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Weather API docs. Free weather API. What are the docs? View docs. That's what I want. And then we want to go to first real-time weather, so real-time API. So what is the base URL? Getting started, authentication, base URL API / weather API. So that's going to be, oh my god, that's going to be here. V1, so great, we have this. Now, let me just make this bigger. There you go. So that's the URL that we just got here. And then API, that's going to be, is it current? Real time, it's current, right? So that's going to be current.json. Key is going to be the API key. Query is going to be latitude and longitude. It could be the following. Oh, we could just straight up send like names of cities, but I'm just gonna do like latitude and longitude. That's just easily fine. So this is for what? How do you use this API? APIs, real-time API. Current weather allows us to get it. Yeah, that's fine. In JSON, that's fine. Okay, so if I understand this correctly, that should be this. And then that's going to be key, right? Because we want to add our key here. That's fine. What else did we have? We had location. So key is required. Q is required. So Q is going to be something like this with a comma. Yeah, so that's fine. So Q is going to be dev location dot latitude. So we're just going to do a string interpolate. There you go. Wow, Copilot is so smart. Copilot is the best. So you're going to do Q, dev location, latitude, longitude. That's fine. And then what else? What else do we have here? Days required only with the forecast API method. That's not what we want. DT, restrict date output. That's fine. And then that's it. So we did this. We don't even need metric units anymore. So we don't need that. We can just make no space, make the space here. I am just going to return. I am just going to return the data like this. Right? And it's missing a thing. I'm just going to return the data now because I don't know what to expect. And here, I'm just going to return. Actually, no, I'm just going to console log it and console all of these out so that we're not trying to access anything. I just want to log the data so I can see what properties it has so that we can just do it. What's the error here? Right. Return anything, like as any. There you go. That's fine. So if we now do that, go to our console, what logs? Okay. So we have our location here, which is fine. It's Montreal, so it got the location correctly. That's great. Then we have current. So the condition text, that's a thing. That's going to be partly cloudy. That's going to have a code. Oh, I can actually use... I can actually use their icons. I can actually use their icons, right? But this is this an actual icon? It is. Is it transparent though? I think it is. Let's try to use their icons because then I don't have to deal with the icons and we can just make this simple and we can have this like a separate task to like add the icons later on, right? I think that's it. So then feels like C, that's Celsius. So we're only going to do Celsius. I like this API. I mean, it's not perfect, obviously, but I like it and it's free, right? So what are we going to complain about? Cool. So let's do it. So let's first do the current temperature. That's just easier. So we're going to come here to our helpers, and I'm just going to keep it here. So we're not going to do this whole open weather thing. So I'm just going to leave it for now. That's fine. I'm going to export interface weather API. Weather API. That's going to be current response, because we're going to have one response for the forecast and then one response for the current. So the current, that's going to be so feels like that's one thing, but like I want temp, so temperature C, there you go, temp C number. And then what else did we have here? So we had, oh, we need the min and the max. Please tell me there's min and max. Oh no, there's not min and max. Is there not min and max? Is there not min and max? Why is there not min and max, man? Why is there not min and max? You can't do this to me, man. You can't not have min and max. Required real-time API. You have to have min and max. Condition, wind, pressure, the forecast. Day element. So can I have the forecast of today? You know what? We're gonna get we're gonna use the forecast and we're gonna give it a date of today, and that looks like it's giving us min, max, and all of these things, right? Right, I guess. Forecast, yeah, okay, because the real time, I get it. The real time is just for right now, right? You're not concerned about like the min and max, like the edges of the temperature. You're only concerned about like what the temperature is right now, right? So like that makes sense. So let's try the forecast. So let's see, what does the forecast need? So authentication request. Let me just maybe make this a bit smaller. It's fine, should be fine. Q days required only with the forecast method. Number of days of forecast required. The days parameter value ranges between 1 and 4. If no days parameter is provided, then only today's weather is returned. That's exactly what I want. So that's going to be, it's a different URL. So forecast.json. Come back here. Copy this. That's going to be forecast.json. The docs are kind of cryptic. Yeah, they are, man. It is what it is. It's free, man, right? Like, what can you do? So that, then I'm going to say, just for now, url.search set days. Oh, man, it knows. It knows, man. Copilot knows. I don't want 7. No, I'm actually not going to provide it. I just want, like, today. Actually, no, let's do today for now. Let's just do today for now. Let's just do today for now. So that's it. So that means that our response is going to look different. So let's see what that response looks like. That's what I want. So we have current, we have the values that we had before, right? So let me zoom this in a little bit. So we have current, we have the values that we had before. Then we have forecast, forecast day. We have the date, which is today, we're the 17th. That's totally correct. And then we have the day, max. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And we have the hour of today, which we can use for the hourly forecast, yo. We can use for the hourly forecast, yo. But it doesn't have the min and the max. It doesn't have the min and the max. Ugh. Okay, it's fine. Let's one step at a time. Cool. So we know what we have, we know what we're getting, we know what we want. So we don't want current, we want forecast. So forecast is going to be an array, it's going to have a property called forecast day. That's going to be an array of things. So let's do it one step at a time. So this is no longer going to be current. This is going to be forecast. Forecast. That's gonna have forecast day. Am I writing right? Forecast day, right? That's gonna be an array, and we're gonna just put it here. Interface weather API forecast day. I think that's fine. Date, I know it has a string of a date. That's gonna be an array of weather forecast day. Exactly. So then forecast day, what does it have? So forecast day, it has max temperature C, max temperature F. So we get the max and the min differently. So it's gonna have max temp C, min temp C. We only care about these two for now. Great. Do we care about the wind? I forgot. No, we care about the actual type of the condition. Yes. So the condition is going to be, okay, interface weather API condition. That's going to have text and then icon of type string. And we're going to have condition that's going to be weather API condition, because we're looking at this condition object here. It's also going to have a code, but we're not going to be worried about the code. We're just gonna worry about the actual properties that we can use. Good. So with this, do we have enough? I think we have enough. So now let's kill our open API weather data, because like we don't need this anymore. That's gonna be weather API forecast response. It's gonna be converted to that. Do we need a location? Yes, we need a location. So what's our location? So we're also getting, besides the forecast, we're also getting the location. That's going to be lat long name and time zone. We need in location lat long name. Great. So we're also going to have location. That's going to be interface weather API location. So we're gonna have name string and then lat number long number, right? Lat long number, great. So then we're gonna do it this way. Did I just quit my, oh my God, did I just quit my, where is it? I quit my VS Code, my bad guys, my bad, there we go. So we have lat long, and then location is going to be an object of weather API location, right? That's how you want to think about it. And then is going to be location.lat, location.long, and then actually, easy. Type name string lat long is missing the following. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's do it this way. That's fine. That's fine. So I tried to be fancy, but like it didn't work. So joke's on me. Right. So we have these things. So we have all of these types here, which is phenomenal. 10 out of 10. Then what do we need? This weather data. So our condition, we need a description. So that's going to be, ooh. So convert open weather data. That's not clear enough. What are we converting? We're converting our weather data, which has current temperature, max temperature, min temperature. That's like the temperature right now, right? That's what we're doing. So this convert open weather data thing is like convert the temperature right now, it would seem, right? Or is it? Because where did we use the location? So we used, so let's see, let's look at current weather card. I just want to see like what we did in current weather card. So we had the location here, because we put the name of the city, Montreal, we put that in our current location card. That's what we did. Right. So do we want this? We actually don't want this. We want the location as a separate thing. We want the current weather as a separate thing. And we want the forecast as a separate thing, hourly or daily. It doesn't matter how we get these things. It doesn't matter how we get the location, how we get the forecast, how we get the current weather. If it's all from one API call or if it's from like 5 API calls, it doesn't matter. We just want to, in our app, have those things separately because I think it just makes a lot more sense, right? So with that being said, what we want to do, this is going to be no longer convert open weather data. This is going to be convert weather data for current. I think that's descriptive enough, right? So we're going to get this response, right? We're going to get this response. We're not going to care about the location just now. I'm just going to comment it out because I'm going to need this in just a second. Our weather data is no longer going to have a location. So I'm just going to remove this. It's going to have a condition. It's going to have a current temperature. It's going to have a max temperature. It's going to have a min temperature. We're really concerned with your screen is not moving, dude. Man, I think that the stream is broken on TikTok. Can I let me stop streaming? Wait. No, that's fine. Everything is fine. Apparently on TikTok it's broken. What if I just because it's looking like it's working to me, right? So I don't know what is going on. I'm just gonna end it and restart it, but only on TikTok. If you're watching on YouTube, don't worry about it. This is not gonna affect you. It's only on TikTok. Man, this is the real kind of hustle of building apps, is that you build something one way, right? We had location here, and then it turns out that we don't want location here actually because we thought about it, and it's better to not have location there, right? So in those cases, you redo it, you refactor, and you go back, right? Obviously, you shouldn't do this too much. You shouldn't overly refactor because then you're not going to actually progress. But in some situations, like in this one, it kind of made sense that we kind of have to refactor, and it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Cool. So TikTok should be going live now. I just kind of reset the stream. So let's see what happens. Cool. So we killed location. So we're not going to have location there. That's totally fine. So now let's go back to our helpers and let's try to figure this out. So we need a condition, right? So that's fine. What is our condition going to be? So weather data has condition. This is what so our condition is now going to be different. Let's try to use the condition of the API. So let's come here. We're going to comment this out. Export type condition. Actually, that's going to be interface condition. That's going to have, we're not going to do code. We're just going to do icon. That's going to be a string. And then text. That's going to be a string. We're going to leave this here for now. Just comment it just for a second. Then, we have our, but we're not using this dev daily forecast data anywhere, so we can just delete it. We're not using this dev hourly forecast data anymore, so we can just delete it. Are we using this dev weather data anywhere? We're not even using this dev weather data, so we can just delete it. We don't even need this. So 10 out of 10, let's just delete it. Then go back here. So condition, right? We're going to have, that's going to be an object because we defined it as an object. So now we're going to do icon and then text. And then, yes, because we're for current, yes, we need to do some slight magic here. So we're going to see const current. There you go. Right, so current weather is going to be equal to data.forecast day 0 because we want to access the first element in the array. So we're going to do that. And then instead of data dot, we're just going to put here current weather dot condition dot icon dot text. And actually here I can do my magic. Current weather dot condition, and that will not complain. 10 out of 10. And actually, no, it's better to do it this way. It's better to create your own object and spread it here. We could have just written this in one line, but then this indicates to us, it's more explicit that we're creating our own condition object. We're not using the condition object from the actual data, but yeah, it is what it is. Then it's going to be current weather dot It doesn't have max temp. Temp C, right? Oh no. Temp C on forecast day. Aha. That's gonna be current forecast day. That's a little bit more clean, because we're gonna now have current weather as well, which is gonna be data dot. Oh, right. We have to change our API. Cool. So to just kind of. Oh, so I think the stream on TikTok is working now. There's more viewers. Why do you like React and not Angular? To be very honest, I've never used Angular. I've heard like not the best things of it, but again, I'm not going to judge it. I just took the path of React, and it's not like I don't like Angular. I just have no opinion. I haven't used it, and like my path is React now. So I hadn't had a need to go into Angular or anything else, because React is like thriving, and for as long as that remains true, then I will stick with React and I will keep going with React. But again, I'm not married to React either. It's just the one that's most in demand. It's the one that obviously demand is good for me, right? Because I build projects for clients, right? So that's a whole thing. But also demand is good because I can teach all of you, right? If there's demand for React, there's going to be people that want to learn React. So that's good for me. And as long as that remains true, I will do that. But if ever like something else takes over, right, I will think about maybe slowly transitioning there, right? You have to adapt or die. That's kind of the vibe. So just to recap, because I went a little bit fast, because I'm just like, I'm in the zone right now and I'm just like coding, but I went a little bit fast. So our weather data response from the API has three properties: has current, has forecast, and has location. The thing with this is that we don't control this API. We don't control how they're giving us the data, right? Which is totally fine. We don't need to control. The only thing that we need to do is we need to build our way to migrate this, to convert this data into our own interfaces, our own objects, our own structure that we can work with in our app. So if they decide to send us the current weather and the forecast weather and the location all in one, but in our app, we want those to be separate things, that's totally fine. We can just get the data as it is from the API and then put it in the right places in our app, and then we kind of have it like that. That's kind of the vibe that I'm going for, right? So we have this current property here. So far we've done the forecast because it has kind of the max and min temperature that we need. We have also done the location, but actually now I don't need to handle the, no, I do need to handle the location, but it's going to be separately. That's totally fine. That's fine. And now we have to do the current, because the forecast doesn't have the current temperature, right? Because it is a forecast. Only the current key has it. So we need to get the current temperature from the that and add it to our types. So we're going to come here, and then in the weather forecast API response is going to be current, and that's going to be, we're going to have to create a new type. So we're going to do interface weather API current. And that's going to have, what does it have? It has current. I think we just need temp C. Yeah, temp C for now. That's totally fine. Temp C number. And then here, current weather API current. Good. Let me clear some unused imports. What else is not being used? Yes. So we're going to kill this. We're going to be current.tempc, 10 out of 10. And now for the max and min, we're just going to do current forecast day dot, and then it's going to be max temp C, min temp C. Let's kill the location for now. We don't quite need it, right? So with this, I believe we have fixed our migration, and we're now able to do this properly. Am I live on YouTube? Yes, I am live on YouTube. You can go check it out. It's a better experience because on YouTube I'm streaming directly using like Ethernet, and on TikTok I am like restreaming my stream, so you get some delays and stuff, but it is what it is. Cool. Let's go back here. Let's see what we have. So we have this, we're getting our data. That's gonna be now as weather data forecast response, and then we're going to convert weather data for current data. Ooh, I love when it works. So this function doesn't exist. This type doesn't exist. If we do it this way, that's fine. That's going to work. But now we just need to take care of one thing. We no longer have a location here. So let's just not do a location for now. Let's just comment this out. We don't need to do that. This is not going to work. So let's try to do something. Weather data dot condition dot icon. Is this going to work? And then that's going to be dot text. That's going to be format temperature. That's totally fine. Let's see just what happens if we do it this way. We get an error. Cannot read properties of undefined reading icon. Why? Okay. What's our weather data now? Internal server error, cannot read properties of undefined. Let's see, let's debug this. Console console.log current for actually data. Let's just log data and see what happens. So let's reload, and now this log is going to be on our terminal. Oh, okay, so we messed something up. What did we mess up? Let's put the log before. Reload, go to our terminal. Okay, it logged it here. Great. So we have a location, we have current, we have forecast, and then forecast day. That's going to be an array of objects, right? Forecast day, data.forecast day. Let's just see what that logs. Undefined. Is it forecast days? Okay, let me just honestly copy this, because maybe I copied something wrong. Did I copy something wrong? Like, no. Data.forecast day. Let's try like conditionally get the array, right? Like undefined. Like, do you see? Oh, I think you're right, dude. I think you're right, man. I think you're right. What do we have here? You're right. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Vigo. You're absolutely right. It is date. Yeah, my bad. Data dot. I messed up my types. Right. So that's gonna be forecast day. Yeah, you're right. So then I have to do it this way. Data dot forecast day. Thanks, dude. Error serializing weather data the max temperature return from get server side props. Reason undefined cannot be serialized as. Okay, so that cleared the error. Thank you. Why your VS Code UI is so big, dude? So you can see it, man. Why is my UI so big? So you can see it. Normally I code like this, right? You're not gonna see that. So I'm gonna put it like this so that you can see it, right? It's for the stream, dude. Oh, it's not Vigo that gave me the suggestion. It's ME. My bad, dude. Thank you, ME. Respect. So that got cleared, but then something else is wrong. So let's just log the data again. Console.log data. Let's just do it. Go back here. Go to my terminal. So error serializing weather data.max temperature. That's fine. Why? So we have current. Yeah, we're not going to get the Yeah, we have to log current forecast day. That's what we have to log. Current forecast day. So let's see what that logs. Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Why did it? What did it do? What happened? So look at this. It's an array. Hold on. I want to log it in my console, because in the console you can like expand it. So let's just return. That's going to be fine. Here, we're just going to return nothing. Just going to turn this. This should work to clear errors. No, it doesn't. Cannot read properties of undefined. Yeah, okay. One second. Comment this out. Okay. What app is that? Weather app? Yes, it is a weather app. We're building this with Next.js and React, and the goal is to open source this app soon. I don't think we're gonna do it in this stream actually, given that we had to change our API, but we're eventually gonna open source this to open source it, and you guys can contribute no matter the skill level. You can jump in. I'll make it like really easy to like have issues to work on, and like you can use this in your like resume and your portfolio. It's going to be good. You're going to learn from this. You're going to have somewhere to contribute. This is going to be like a professional kind of app, and you can have something to show for that. You say that, hey, I have contributed to an open source application. So that's that. Cool. So let's look at it properly. So we have forecast day. So we have forecast.forecast day. We got that. That is an array. The first element in the array, right? We only have one element in the array. So that's going to be that. Right? Oh, I messed up. I forgot all of these properties. Oh, I messed up. Okay. So the forecast day number one is going to have, what do we need? Oh my God, we need day, and then max temp C, and then min temp C. I messed up. My bad. I messed up. Cool. So let's just double check this. So we're going to come here. API forecast day. Let me see. Let me just get this again. So it has a date property, right? Does it have a condition property? It doesn't even have a condition property. Ooh, I messed up. It doesn't have a condition property directly there. So it actually just has a date at the root level, actually at the root level. That's all that it has. That's all that we know. It has a date. Great. Then it has a day property, which has all of the things that we want. So first let's do the day. So day property, that's gonna have condition, which is gonna be weather API condition. And is it in the day? Yes, in the day it's max temp C, min temp C. I messed up the types, my bad. Then if we come back here, let's hope that this works, to be very honest. Day.condition, day.that, save this, clear the console log. I am fairly confident that this is going to work, but we'll see. Convert weather data for current data. Okay, it should have reloaded in the background. Let's see if it works. It works. 10 out of 10. Oh, actually, no, wait. I still have this commented. I celebrated too early. Oh, no, I celebrated too early, man. No, why? Why? Oh, great. This is fine. It's just this. This is fine. It's just this image. How do I... Why does the icon not have this? So let me just like do a shitty like solution. So I'm just gonna do HTTPS. My God, it's so smart. No, why doesn't it work? CDN weather API is not configured under images in your next.config.js. Ooh, I've never done this before. So let's see. Okay, I need to figure out how to do images in Next.js. How big is it gonna be? Just a simple weather check, nothing special. Dude, how big? There's no limits, right? Like it's literally what the community wants to do. I have like a reputation of like taking simple apps and making them like simple concept apps. Like you take a weather app, you take a social media app, and like adding a twist to it, like either gamifying it or adding something. So we might do something like that. I am not 100% sure yet, but it's really like, first of all, we have to build, it's going to be like a complex app. Like we have to build a lot of the UI for this. We have to build like all of these components and stuff for like the current weather, the forecast weather, the stuff. I want to maybe integrate AI in this as well to like get like suggestions for like your what to wear on any given day based on the weather and stuff like that, right? So there's no limit. The goal for this really is to like have a place for like developers to like just develop, and then wherever this goes, like it's going to get more complex over time, right? If people keep developing on it, it's going to get more and more complex over time. So that's like the vibe. Am I going to delete this live when it's finished? No, this is going to stay up on YouTube. You can also see part 1, 2, and 3 so far, everything that led up to this. So they're gonna stay on YouTube forever. There's no intention to delete it. This is extra content, so yeah. Video isn't updating on TikTok. Dude, I reset the stream. I'm not sure like what to do. On my thing, it is actually working, so I'm not like, I don't know. I'll deal with this later. I'll check the replay later. Next.js images. Let's see what's up. Hi again. Hrithik, what's up, man? Where'd you go? Next image does not work with CDN. Let's see what's up. Oh, can I do asset prefix? Is there a GitHub repo that we can clone from? Not yet. I was hoping to do it today, right? But then we had to change our API. So like I was really hoping to make this up today and like push it. What I might do, I might like just finish this offline at a later point, right? And yeah, just release it that way. But it's coming very soon. I know. People have been asking me for it. Like it's coming very soon. Like I'm on it. Don't worry. How do I like do images on Next? Like I'm just looking. I'm not sure. Is it like? Okay, I need to asset prefix Next.js. Let's see what the docs say. Next.config.json. To set up a CDN, you can set up an asset prefix and configure your CDN's origin to resolve to the domain that Next is hosted on. Open next.config and add. Okay. Use your asset prefix for the JavaScript and CSS files it loads from the next path, next static.folder. Next static chunk would instead become files in the public folder. While asset prefix covers the requests. Okay, that's not I don't need prefix. That's not what I want. I want images, domains. Domains, that's what I want, right? Unconfigured host, that's what I want. One of your pages that leverages the next image component past an src value that uses a host name in the URL that isn't defined in image. Yes, that's exactly, I think, what I have. So images, let's just copy this straight up. Go to VS Code. Is it complaining because yes, okay. What's wrong here? That's fine, we can ignore it. So that's gonna be CDN. Oh man, what was the, oh no, what was the, okay, real-time API. Is there an example response? Yes. cdn.weatherapi.com. So we're gonna do that. Next config, HTTPS path name. Do I need a path name? Weather, that's fine. I think this should work. So now, ten out of 10. 10 out of 10, man. 10 out of 10. This worked. We changed our API and we got our data that we expect back. What is incorrect? What is incorrect, Hrithik? What is incorrect? That's awesome. Thank you. Can you make an ASP on Discord when it's ready to clone? Of course, dude. Of course, man. I got you. I will. Absolutely. I'll try to get this up like as soon as possible. But the thing is, like, I have so many things going on, man, that it's like I want to get to things and I do, but it's like you make like 5% progress on this today. You make 5% progress on that, right? Like it's a lot, and I want to, like, because when I'm gonna launch this, I'm not just gonna launch it and like never see it again, right? Like dump it on you. I'm gonna like have to actually maintain this and like review pull requests and all of that. So like that's a whole kind of endeavor. So I want to do it properly. So like I don't want to rush it. That's kind of my main goal, right? So we got it, man. We got it. We're gonna use like these images for now from the CDN. That's totally fine. We might do our own images, but the benefit of this is that any sort of icon that we don't need to configure our icons, right? They're just gonna happen automatically. So I'm super happy with that. Given that we've just done that, let me just kill some of this because now this works, right? So now we are good. Let me just, okay, we're good with, we can kill this. We don't need this anymore. We don't need all of these things anymore. Do I need these? Oh, this is our own internal types. So we need this. Yes, we need this, but we're going to close it. It's fine. I want to delete all of the, we had like icons before, condition icons. I'm just going to delete those because we don't need them anymore. So that's that. That's something gone already. Great. We have this function that does that. Great. This works. Great. Great, man. I'm happy. Cool. So now we have that. The thing is, we lost our location, right? We didn't put the location in this. We didn't put the location in this, so we're gonna have to do the location. Let's figure out how we would do the location. So if I console log here, right? We have. Let me just refresh together. Why? What happened? No, I deleted some things, but like, we need to do some cleanup first. Let's just do some cleanup. Let's look at our helper, our functions here, and let's just do some cleanup. We had a function, get condition icon. This one we don't need anymore, so we're gonna kill. Great, I love killing it. I love just killing things, so we're gonna kill that. Is that gonna fix our app? No. Node modules, loaders, next root loader, index. What is going on? What is going on? Undefined. Webpack.require is not a function. Yes, are we importing something? So I deleted. What did we do? Import. That's not what we had. That's not it. That's not it. The condition. We're gonna do this later. This function doesn't exist anymore. We're gonna do this. Oh, is it this maybe? Let's just clear these. Right, hourly forecast and maybe daily forecast. Maybe we're importing something that's no longer there. Could that be it? That's not it. Ooh. It's not a function. Next.js. Let's see. Build errors is not a. Delete your .next folder. That's not what I want to do. That's not the vibe. We did something. We removed something and like it's gone. Like, why is it gone? Like, internal server error. What is missing? So it's not this. It's not this. It's not the daily forecast. Is it our index? It's not our index. Our index is not missing anything. It's not our weather data. These are just types. It's not our location. These are just types. Format temperature. Yes, this exists. Kill the terminal. Do you think that's the solution? It might be the solution. It might be the solution. Let's see. Let's see. Compiling. Aha, it was. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was the solution. Thank you. 10 out of 10. Good. So let's now see what we're getting here. We basically want to get our location back. So our location, no, that's not what we want. No, we want to log something else. We want to log, thanks for the tutorial about React. It's been very informative. You're welcome, Daily Tech. I'm glad you enjoy it, man. I'm really glad. Yes, so what we need to do is we need to get the location. We need to console log what we're actually getting. So we'll do console log data. That's going to be a bit, no, I don't want to. Okay, let's do this. Data, and then console log data. This is going to work, right? Yeah, that's what I want. Current. So we need the location. Yes. So location is going to be Montreal. So that's going to be its own separate object, right? So now we're going to, yes, I know what to do. So we're going to have another function that takes the same data and then converts it and just gets the location. So we're going to do that here. So we'll do export const convert weather data. Actually, I'm going to do something here. Instead of for current, I'm going to do to current. Right? So we're just going to come here to this, replace this to current, because I'm going to show you in a moment why we're doing that, because here it's going to be to location, right? That's what we want. And that's going to be data is going to be weather API forecast response, and that's going to return to us location data. Right? Where's weather data coming from? Aha, entities. Yes, from location. It's going to return to us a location. Good. So we're going to come here. This one is going to return, sorry. Oh, thank you, Copilot. That's exactly what I want. It's going to return location from entities location. Boom. Copilot saved the day. Ali, what's up, man? How's it going? Krithik, you're welcome, buddy. You taught me lots of things. You're most welcome, man. That's what I do. I hope that I can be useful to you and help you in a way that I wish I was helped when I learned all of these things. Yeah, man, I went through like a lot of struggle learning these things, and man, it was tough, man, because I didn't have anyone to like ask my questions. I didn't have anyone to like mentor me, guide me, and I had to figure all of these things out on my own. And I wrote some like atrociously bad code doing that, right? And it was just like, ugh. So that's what I do. I take all of the lessons that I've learned over the years, and I just try to like package it in a way that's like useful for you guys. And I try to like, yeah, be the person that I wasn't, that I didn't have before. I'm glad you appreciate it. It really means the world to me. I do this like out of love and passion, and like this really means a lot to me that you appreciate it, and that we're like at almost 700 members and like 3,000 subscribers on TikTok. That's to me like fucking insane, like insane, to be honest. So yeah, so we have this. So now we have a location, right? So now what we can do is, instead of this, we can do location That's going to be convert weather data to location data, save this, and now we're going to get location, right? And then we're not going to log this anymore. And our current weather card is going to also take in the location, right? 10 out of 10, which means we're going to pass location here. 10 out of 10. Yo, what's wrong? Property location does not exist on type weather data, weather data. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Infer get server-side props type of get server-side props. This returns, I'm sorry, but this does it not return? It returns. This is a function that returns a location, right? We are using this function that returns a location. It is properly imported here, right? Then we have locate. Do I have a spelling mistake? No, I don't. What? Reload project. What? What if I do like test null? Is there some extra? Ah, it is. Ah, whoops. Aha, so it doesn't directly infer from the return. It actually just infers from the type. Okay, fair enough. So now we have location, and now I actually didn't use the location at all. So let's just do something above the card. Do we have card header? We do. Oh, that's what we did. And then it's just going to be location. Location. What does it do? Please work. Oh, it works. Oh, it works. It works. It works. It works. Maybe this is a bit. Yeah, it works. Okay, I can live with this. I can live with this. Maybe not bold. Actually, I like the bold. I like the bold a lot. I can live with this. Okay, good. So we have this running. Good. So right, this goes back to like my vibe of like, this data has the location, has the forecast, has the current weather, but we want it separately because we want these to be like separate objects, right? So that if I decide that I don't want the anymore the location on the home screen, I can just delete this, right? I can just move this away and it's gone. I don't depend on the data of the API. I'm not tied to the data of the API. That's the vibe. That's the goal, right? You want to you have to work with the data of the API. You have no choice. That's how the API comes and you have to do it. But you want to work with it in your app in the way that you want with your own kind of structure. So, that's good. And actually what I'm going to do, I'm not going to pass location here. So see example, this is an example. I don't want to do location in this weather card anymore. I actually want this to be like at the page level. So I want this to be a headline for the page so that it doesn't depend on like the specific weather card. I think that just makes a little bit more sense. So we're going to kill this card header here. We're going to kill the location here, and then remove this. I'm actually going to close this current weather card because we don't need it. I'm going to close this and we'll leave the helpers. We'll no longer pass location here, but instead we'll do something like this. I love Copilot so much. It's going to be just name. I love Copilot. What's wrong? Oh, div. I love Copilot so much. There you go. I think that's better, right? We can have this here as like a big as a big headline. And actually, how realistically big is it? Man, this is really small. But yeah, you get the idea. We're like zoomed in at like 400%. So I want this to be like big as like the headline for the page, right? And then all of these components are individual kind of sub components. That's more like the vibe. So we have this, great. Okay, let's at least, we might not be able to push this to GitHub now, but let's at least try to. I will try to just get the hourly forecast and get the daily forecast, and then we're good. We have the UI, and then I can push this offline, and then we might actually be able to get it that way. So like, let's hustle through it, guys. Let's just do it. Let's hustle. So how do we get so let's do hourly forecast. Let's speed run this. So we don't need, yeah, we still need an image. So the hourly forecast data, we have to edit this. Oh, this is, I can't speed this, man, because we need to look at data. So let's just give our data again, data, console.log data, and then let's go back here. Let's console log our data, and then let's see what we're with. So we have our forecast, forecast day, and then here we have hour. We have 24 hours, which is fair. I'm only going to do 24 hours, right? So it's the next, oh, it's the 24 hours of the day. It's the 24 hours of, okay, you know what? We're just going to do the 24 hours of the day. That's fine. That'll be a task for one of you or multiple of you. You can work together in teams. Man, that's such a good idea. You can do pair programming. Oh my God, man. So like, because one of the things that I was thinking about when making this whole thing is like, this whole open source project is like, okay, what if there's like 100 of you that wants to work on a thing? Like, what if someone is already working on the ticket? You can't work on it. You're gonna like do the same work, right? But like, you could pair program, and you could say, I'm gonna do this part, you're gonna do this part, or like you work on it together. You create your own branch, and you like both commit to it. That could be great, man. You could like find your own partners and like work at it and like learn. Man, that's a great idea. That's a 10 out of 10 idea, man. It's just been like full of ideas. Like even today, man, I was talking with Bogdan, one of my staff, and like we got some sick ideas, man, for like the thing that I'm building. I'm super pumped, man. It's insane. So what we're going to do now exactly. So I'm going to do it like this. I'm just going to show the 24 hours of that day, not accounting for the current time, right? Because you open your weather app, you don't want to see the weather that was 3 hours ago. You want to see the weather now and then 24 hours from now. But if our data is like this, in that we get the 24 hours of every day, we have to do some extra logic to kind of see, okay, what time is it currently? What's the hour currently? What should I show, right? And then also get the let's say you're like at hour, I don't know, you're at midday, right? You're like at lunchtime. So you have 12 more hours in the day. That means that for me to show you 24 hours, I have to also show you the first 12 hours of the next day, right? So that adds a little bit of complexity. So I'm thinking you guys are going to do it, right? I will help you, of course, but like you guys are going to do it. And that'll be a challenge, right? And whoever wants to do it is welcome to the challenge, and like, let's go, you know? So that's the vibe. So for now, I'm just going to do it like 24 hours without accounting for that. So we have our day property here, and then we have our hour property. So let's take it again, one step at a time, right? That's really what we want, is one step at a time. So our response is going to have, besides the day, oh yeah, interface weather API forecast hour. That's gonna have some properties. That's gonna have, do we want to go with the time epoch, the time, or the time epoch? We'll go with the time. Honestly, I don't even, no, we'll go with the time. It's gonna be a string, right? Because that's the string. And then every day you're gonna get temperature in Celsius. Yeah, that's all we want. Temperature in Celsius. That's all that we want. We're not predicting anything every hour. No, we're just have temp C number. So then hour, let me get this right this time, because I don't want to get it wrong. Hour is going to be an array, and each one will have this. So there's no like confusion. Okay. So hour is going to be an array, weather API forecast hour. And actually, let's put this maybe here. Right. Then that's going to be our hourly forecast, which means that we now have a new function to build. Export const convert weather data to hourly. That's going to take in data, weather data forecast response. And now let me just use Copilot. It's gonna write the function. It's gonna write the function. I knew it. It's gonna write the function. 10 out of 10. Right. And then we also need the condition, right? On the hour, we have the condition. Oh, 10 out of 10, man. I love ChatGPT. I just love it. Like, it's just great. And then condition, weather data API condition. And it wrote it. It wrote the function. And do we have time? What's time? No, it's going to return weather forecast. Actually, that's going to be an array of those. Oh no, that's not what we want to return. No, that's completely wrong. We need to weather data. Maybe add a channel in the Discord specifically for this open source project, and then one for people trying to find someone. Yes, absolutely. That's a great idea. I didn't think about it, but that makes 100% sense, and I will absolutely do that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I will do that. The only thing I'm afraid of, I don't know if this is a thing. So I'm not like an avid user of Discord. I've only like used Discord for like this channel. If we have like a large number of channels, like let's say there's a channel for this project, there's a channel for that, there's a channel for that, doesn't it get like too many channels, like overwhelming? Like, is this a thing? Or like, I don't know, I haven't been in like many other Discord servers, so I'm not 100% sure. But good idea. But yeah, let me know if like if that's a thing or not. So yes, that's exactly what we need. We need to create an object, export. Do we have? We already have it here. So we already have hourly forecast data. Yes. So this just needs to return hourly forecast data. And then what does this look like? Max temperature, min temperature, date. That's going to be a date. Okay. So condition is going to be hour.condition. I want the hourly. That's not going to be. The hourly is just going to have current temperature. Forget the date, honestly. We don't need the date for now. Like, let's just ignore it. Current temperature. Forget the time. That's it. That is it. Let's forget. Okay, let's put a key. Ooh. Okay, we need the time. Sure, let's do the. Yeah, let's do the time. Time string. We need the time just to give it like a time hour.time. Just to give it like a key so that it doesn't complete time. And then honestly, I'm just gonna do forecast.time. Honestly, that's it. And this is just gonna be current temperature. We don't need this anymore. 10 out of 10. That's gonna be our hourly forecast. Do we need an image? We do need an image. So that's gonna be forecast.condition.icon. Actually, we're gonna want to do it the same way we did here. Current weather data. We're just gonna copy this here. We're gonna create like a helper for this. That's gonna actually be a task. So we already basically did this in like current weather card. I'm literally just copying these things here. Again, we're gonna make a helper out of this later on, but for now, let's just copy it like it is what it is. And then our hourly forecast looks good, dare I say. And then, yeah, we just need to do hourly forecast, convert weather data to hourly data. Okay, that's gonna be hourly forecast, weather data hour. No, what's it called? Hourly forecast data. I'm gonna change all of these types because I'm getting a bit confused. What's wrong? An array. Has to be an array. 10 out of 10. Data, we're gonna keep it here, hourly forecast, and then hourly forecast. No, is it hourly forecast? Data, hourly. Let's just do data. No, let's not do data. Let's do data. Hourly data. Let's do hourly data. Hourly data. Hourly data. And then hourly forecast, hourly data. Ideally, these should be the same, but it is what it is. Does our app crash? It works. It works. It works. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let me just do one thing. This is heavily zoomed out. So this is what it kind of looks like. Oh, these are great, man. This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal, man. I'm just going to... Let me just do some little CSS here. So we're going to main class name container, right? So now if I do this, please, like, how do I make it so that, container, max width 1400 pixels. You're using page-based routing. Yes, I am. So that you get to see how that is, because the reality is server components are new. If you're going to work in Next.js with a company, chances are you're going to use the pages directory. So you want to know how to use it. Doesn't mean that app directory is bad or anything. It's just the reality of it. I'm trying to like teach you for like the actual real world. And then we're also going to do the app directory here as an update later on, so that you get to see both. That's the strategy. That's the vibe. So I basically want this to like not... Guruswar here, live is frozen on TikTok. I know, man, dude, I don't know why. I have Live Studio right here and it works. I see everything moving, right? I see it moving. But people tell me that it's frozen. So like, I don't know. I don't know. I have to figure it out later on. I don't know what to do, but like, I see it like moving on my TikTok live screen. So yeah, I want to basically make this like scrollable, like overflow scroll. Wow. So hourly forecast, that's going to be the card. And then what is our card? Does it accept? It accepts a class name. So class name. And I want to do, what's the tailwind for overflow X scroll? Is that literally, it is exactly it. I've been working on tailwind, guys. So now I'm getting it. So now I'm like better than I was in the first lives. Overflow X scroll. Okay. Because I'm zoomed in. Okay, I will assume that it works. Like I will just assume that it works. This looks no. Let's do something. Let's do something even better. We're gonna make this W, and that's gonna be let's just do like a hard-coded value for now. That's what I wanted, right? That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Something like this, right? So that like it kind of mimics the iOS app. And then we just want to add some padding here. So let's just add the padding that would go inside of this. So card content, padding, what is it? X4? No? Is it PX4? It is PX4. Let me see. What is the problem? I gotta go pick up my sister from school. Don't worry, Abel. I'm about to wrap up. I think I will try to do the other section, and then that's like it. But mad respect for being here, man. Much appreciated. And mad respect for the work on the bot, man, on Cause and Assistant. Dude, if you guys, man, the things that are coming to the Discord soon, like we're working behind the scenes, like we are, man, like... Man, I'm excited. Like we've been working on this for like weeks now, and it's like I'm excited. That's all I'm gonna say. What performance manager do you use? What performance manager? I do not use any performance manager. What is a performance manager? What is wrong with Just coming to say hello, bro. What's up, Salah? Welcome. Good to see you here, man. You can watch these recordings later on if you can't stay. That's totally fine. But we're like, man, we did some stuff today, man. We did some stuff, and I'm happy. I'm really like happy with everything that we've done. So why it is PX4, right? Tailwind. Yeah, padding. It is PX4. PX, does it not have 4? It does. It does. It should have 4. It has 2, 4. It has 4. So why is there not? Because I'm looking at the wrong place. Huh. So I don't get it. Oh. Something is wrong with my styles. Oh, in the top part that gives you the computer stats. This is iTerm stats. That's what I called. iTerm macOS. iTerm stat. No, it's not iTerm. Oh man, which one is it? Which one is it? How do I? Let me hook you up, Gruswar. How do I? You have the UI, but you don't know what the thing is. I don't want to uninstall. Pressure. If I hover over it, if I right click, no. Dude, my bad. I can't. Mac OS. I'm gonna know it if I just see it. Is it from? I forgot, dude. I forgot, man. Dude, my bad. I have it here. I just don't know which one it is. If I click uninstall, iStats menu. It's iStat menus. That's it. iStat menus. This is the icon. You're welcome. Cool. Let's just like hustle this, man. So my issue is, I added padding maybe on the wrong thing. Yeah, okay, sure. I think here I have to add the padding. And then we need to align these. Item start. Border. Just border. What happens? I will not get a border, right? A color. Is it like an app where you can check settings? It's like it just monitors your whole thing, and it kind of gives you some options as to like what you can see there. You can do some stuff with it. I just use it for like performance because I had like issues on my other Mac a while ago, and it was useful. On this Mac I don't have issues, but like it's always good to have. I know like with my internet speed I can quickly see how my CPU is like being used, if it's being used by something, right? I can quickly check it. I watch all your video one by one, but I have no time. Long project. I'm still learning. Dude, you have time, man. I mean, like, sure, you may not have time today or tomorrow, but like, you're just at the beginning. You have all of the time in the world, and it's really like a whole thing of like patience. Like, just, you know, work at it every single day, little by little. That's what I'm experiencing now at Cause and Solutions. I have so many things I want to build, but it's taking like time. So like, you know, one day at a time, little by little. So the problem that we have here is that this works as you would expect, but not from the start. Like, why? What if I didn't put overflow scroll? What if I just didn't put overflow X scroll? What would happen? Right. So that's not what I want. Oh. Also, shouldn't the weather have the time so you can see the time for each part of the day? Yes, it should. We removed it for now just because we changed APIs, but absolutely, it definitely should. So we will add it. Oh man, this is more complex because this is how it looks like, right? But I want this one, I want it to start like here, right? And I thought that if you did like overflow, what if I remove the card? It might be this card component. It might be this card component. What happens? And then what if I, sorry, instead of removing the card content, just put this as a div. What happens? No, same thing. Same thing. So that's not it. That's not it. What if I don't put flex? What if I don't put flex? But what if I, no, I want flex. That's what I want. This is what I want. Why did this not work before? Because I did items. This is what I want. Okay, that's it. This is exactly what I want. 10 out of 10. Overflow X hidden. No, scroll. That's exactly what I want. And we have the padding, which is a bit more padding than I wanted, but it's fine. That's totally fine. Good. Okay. I can live with this for now. We can fix this later. I can live with this for now. This can be a task for you guys to fix. Install this extension, bro. Tailwind CSS IntelliSense. Yeah, I could, but I'm getting the hang of Tailwind now. But you're right. I'm just lazy at this point. But it would be like, yeah, it would be easy to install, but it is what it is. Let's just quickly try to get the daily forecast, the daily forecast data, right? Because that's gonna be a different call. Right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to our API here, and then it's gonna be days. All right. Okay, we can hustle through this. It's gonna be days. It's gonna be a number of the days. Yeah. So we're gonna put 14. I'm down for 14. So we're gonna do this URL search params set days not 3 14. So that's gonna do that. That's gonna crash our app. It's actually not. It's not gonna crash our app at all. Because I coded it well. It's not gonna crash our app. This is good. Ask ChatGPT, bro. Is it okay? Yes. And now we just need to get the daily data. So we'll close this. We don't need this for now. We'll close our thing. We just need date's gonna be string, and then daily forecast is gonna have max and min temperature. We're gonna come here, create a new function, export const convert weather data to daily data weather forecast response. Please, Copilot, just write me the function. Just write me the function. Good. And then daily forecast data. What is wrong here? So that's gonna be a string. Oh, that's actually fine. What's wrong? So we have daily forecast data has the condition. We got the condition. Yeah, we got the condition. Max temperature. We got the condition. It's an array. Copilot wrote me the function. Then we're gonna come here, come on guys, we got this. Daily forecast data, right? Then we're gonna come here, daily forecast data, uncomment this, daily forecast data. Let's just open this component to see if it's fine. This is not fine. So the key is gonna be forecast.date, min temperature, max temperature. We have a progress. We have an image. Come on. We're almost done. Hourly forecast. Let's go. We're going to just copy this because we're lazy. That's totally fine. It's not. Is it forecast? It is forecast. If I save this, is it going to work? Let's just kill this. Is it going to work? No. No, it's not going to work. Ah, I rushed it, man. Okay, hourly forecast we can kill. Weather data we can, whatever, we can kill. Daily forecast is an array, so we're gonna map over it and we're going to return. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Cannot read properties of undefined, reading map. So undefined, that's daily forecast dot map. That is in the daily forecast. Huh, what's the problem? Daily forecast. Daily forecast, let's just log daily forecast data. Let's just see, what does it log? Cannot read properties undefined. Yes. I'm not returning it here. I'm not returning it here. Convert weather data to daily data. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Oh, okay. It is fine. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. We got it, guys. We got it. GG. GG. Why longueuil, man? That's not... whatever, it is what it is. 10 out of 10. So we got it. It works. It works. It works. Okay, I'm happy. I'm really happy. I am really happy. So we did it. We have our current weather. We have our daily weather, our hourly weather. We have our daily weather. All of these icons are beautiful, better than I could ever find myself. So mad respect. And it's all connected to the API. So it works. We have this scroll view here. It works. Wow. We got it. We got it. We got it. I'm so happy. So now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it now on the live stream because it's not ready. For example, I don't like this. We can kill this data. We can kill this data. I think that's fine. I don't like this as much. I would rather like refactor this a bit. I don't know. It just feels a little bit like hacky in a way. This I like. This is very small, right? Like this is our page and we're all rendering components. So this is great. So I like this a lot. I don't like the names of all of these. Hourly data, forecast data. I would change these a bit. Daily forecast, I would change. It gets a bit confusing. I would change that. And some of these functions I would just slightly do it differently. I think I would move these types somewhere else. Maybe I would figure this out. So what I want to do, not in this live stream, we're going to end this in just a few minutes. What I want to do is I want to take this. This is the version that I'm going to launch minus the little refactorings that I'm going to do. I'm going to update as well a bit the configuration of this project. Just add a little bit of like different things. Like I said, just basic stuff. I'm going to publish this to the Discord, sorry, to GitHub. Then I'm going to notify Discord, obviously. And we might make, the next live stream that we're going to do. Yes, the next live stream, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this ready for the next live stream, publish this in the next live stream. And in the next live stream, we are going to, this is going to be already available. So like you can contribute to it, but I'm going to do like a proper live stream on this to like, just kind of walk you through how you would contribute, how you would set up the app and all of that. So that's what I'm going to do, but I'm really, really happy because we got it. Yo, do you realize like we got this working, man? Like this comes from the API. Like we got the current weather, we got the location data. We changed APIs in this live stream. We had a different API at the beginning, then we changed it. And it works. And it works. And it was a struggle, but like we got it. We managed. And it's not the cleanest thing, but like it is fine. And we got it and it works. And like I'm happy. I'm proud. So I'm excited for this. This is going to be a great lesson for you guys to learn. You see, the weather app is a great idea because it's an app that like you can build and focus on like everything that is React and Next and not have to worry about the API. But at the same time, you're touching an API, right? You don't have to worry about it in the sense that you don't have to code it yourself, but you're touching an API and you're working with the limitations of it, right? Like you've seen, like we have here, we had to do this because of the way that the API is structured, right? So like we had to, and we had to convert this into our own data so that we can easily work with it in our app, and we can just feed it the data. And you saw like it just worked. Like it just worked. In like 2 hours, we were able to like completely update our API, and our application still work. I only had to do some slight changes to like the components, but otherwise they just worked, right? So I'm happy, man. I'm happy. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna work on this offline a bit, make some adjustments, and then next live stream, this will already be up. It's gonna be ready to work on, and I'm just going to walk you through and show you how it's done. I mean, show you how you run it, right? And then help you, and then that's gonna be great. That's gonna be a vibe. So looking forward to that. Yeah, man. Thank you all for, let me just change here on the streaming. Yeah, there you go. Thank you all, man, for being here on this live stream. I've had more viewers on this live stream than I've had on the previous ones, which is fantastic. I'm really thankful. Later on, a way to see more data when you click each time of the day. Yes. So you see, those are the things. The community is going to come up with features and we're going to build them, right? And it's going to be the community that builds them. And like, we're going to have the best, like imagine if we make like the best weather app out there. Why wouldn't we, right? Like it's an open source thing. We're using public APIs. It's an app that is built by people for the people. Why wouldn't it be the best, right? And like, why wouldn't you want to be a part of that, right? That's the whole point. So Guswar, thank you for that. That's a great suggestion. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. All of you who are watching asynchronously offline, the recording, I mean, thank you as well for being there. Much appreciated. And I will see you all in the live stream. If not, I will see you all in a different video. Your eyes full with tears. No, they're not. My eyes are fine. I'm not full with tears, dude. Why imagine it? Why imagine it when the community make it happen? Gruswar, that is the vibe. That is the mentality. Mad respect for you, Gruswar, man. Mad respect. Honestly, dude, mad respect, bro. Cool. So yeah, thank you all for being here, and catch you guys in the next live stream. Ciao, ciao.